Hi, welcome to Pricey Spices video grow vlog. It is instalment 4 I believe, and we're now on March 20th. So rather than talking directly about what we're growing and so forth and how the plants are coming along, I want to concentrate this episode on a couple of questions that other people have asked me lately, and basically why am I using a certain type of nutrients. This year, yep, we're going for Vitalink. We've used Vitalink for the last 2 years in our NFT hydroponic system, so hence we've basically been using the Hydromax Grow and Bloom formulas in the A and B sets, but obviously this year, upscaling, we're going to be going in and using the Vitalink Earth product, which is formulated slightly different. And the reason why I basically want to put this episode together is talking about NPK values. Now, what is NPK? Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Now, these are all the macronutrients, and I want to break this down into something that's a bit more simple. Why do I want to do that? Well, because when I first started doing it, I'd like to think I've got a few brain cells going on upstairs. It still confused the hell out of me. And now, I have been into gardening and growing things for a few years, but what is it all about? You've got all these acronyms, NPKs, PHs, ECs. Now, let's just put all the BS to one side here for a minute, okay, and actually break this down into what are we needing? What do we need to function, okay? Now, a plant's exactly the same. It's, a multi-celled organism, as are we. We're slightly more evolved, thankfully, but what is it that we're putting to us that makes us grow? Now, treat your plants as you treat your children. Now, I'm actually going to break this down into something that hopefully isn't going to damage my brand, but hopefully will explain to you exactly what certain products are about. Now, obviously the Vitalink brands have got all these different products, which we'll come back to and explain in a moment. But, if I'm going to grow tomatoes, should I just go for a Tomarite? If I'm just going to grow chilies, should I just go for Chili Focus? There's all these different products about there, so why go for something that you're going to have to put more thought into and work out which bits you need to add? Well, the simple solution to that is that if you start with your base formula, so we're going to go into soil, we're going to use the Earth product, okay? Now that is quite simply what you need as a base. Now you can add all the different things on top, and that is going to provide you as a single product exactly what you need to grow. But if you want to live more of a lush lifestyle and eat your fancy foods and go dining out at really good restaurants and so forth, this is where you're going to want to start adding on the likes of turbo. Add more plant yield and get your plant bigger, get the roots growing bigger, add root stim. It's going to add the right bits in at the right point. But what I want to actually explain on that front is, what are macronutrients? NPK values, okay, so nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, they're your macronutrients. That's what your plant needs to get growing, okay? You don't need to know all that, put that to one side. Okay, so what I'm actually going to explain is the likes of these products are very, very good if that's what you're after and you want a single one-stop solution and you're happy with an average grow, shall we say, okay? I'm not going to knock them, they are good products. I've used them for many years myself, so very, very good. I am actually going to compare the likes of my spice seasonings to something like this. Now, why am I going to do that? Well, basically it's pre-formulated to what I think, this specifically, my fajita spice mix, okay? Now, in there you've basically got all the ingredients that I personally feel you need to make great fajitas. Now, you at home, if you have got the time and effort to put into making your own fajitas, you probably wouldn't buy this, okay? This is just over £1, I think it's £1.25 on the website, okay? Yes, we don't make much profit on them, but we want to show you how good our products are, okay? It is full of flavour. You might prefer yours hotter, you might prefer yours milder, you might prefer it with a little bit of something else in there. Now, we do use the best quality ingredients going, generally we're buying from East End, Natco, so you've got your base ingredients, you've got your chilli flakes, you've got your coriander, cumin, you've got your chilli powders, you've got your dried herbs. Now, these are exactly what these products are, okay? These are the ingredients that you are going to give to the plants. Now, you can talk about NPK values and the fact that your chili focus, for instance, is more online with what your chili plants are going to need than your Tomarite, but certainly don't be fooled by what other people say. You might hear that, yeah, if you're growing chilies, don't invest in something like Chili Focus or this, that and the other. Water your Tomarite down. Or when you're starting out with your chili plants for the season, water this down. Well, that's completely incorrect, okay? At the start of the season, yeah, you want your plants start, you want your calcium, you want your boron, you want the levels of that up, and you don't want all the other stuff. So it's about learning what you need. Now, the scientists and the product management experts at Vitalink, okay, they are experts in their field. They have put these products together to make sure that you can grow what you need to grow perfectly when you need it, and it's all there in a little guide, how many millilitres to add per litre of water and so forth. You know, so like I'm saying, if you're going to go in and water this down, okay, your plant is not going to get the right levels of boron and calcium. If you're then going to water this down and feed your chilies with this, it's not going to work. You've basically got a base level of 4, 4 and 12 for your NPK values in that. Now you've got 3, 1 and 4 for the chili focus, okay? Now watering them down is not the right way to go. Start with something, pick your grow media, whether you're going to grow in soil, whether you're going to grow just in water and go fully hydroponic, whether you're going to go in cocoa coir, whether you're going to grow in vermiculite, clay pebbles, you decide, but then pick the actual feed that's going to work with that. So if you're in earth, you're in the pro soil, you then basically want to pick the Vitalink earth products and so forth. And once you've done that, you can then start adding on all the extra bits. Now, you know, according to budget, you can add on what you need, and you don't need to add them all the way through the season. You can look at the guide, you can think, well, I don't need a big bottle of that, I can go with a smaller bit, I'm just going to add it here or there, and I'm just going to boost exactly what I want at this point in the season. Now, it is very, very easy to do. Sit yourself down, put yourself 20 minutes together, and just draw out a little chart of what you need to add when. And if you do so, over the growing season, break it down into 53 weeks of the year if you want to really simplify it. Work out how big your grow tank is, and then just calculate how many millilitres per week you need to be adding to your nutrient solution. So, you know, if you're only in watering with a 6 litre pump bottle, okay, just, you know, calculate that to 6 litres. So if you're going to go into a big tank, obviously 200 litres, calculate that millilitres back into that method. It's very, very simple to do, but just think, base ingredients, you're only going to put in what you get out. If you put in good quality ingredients, you're going to get good quality product coming back out. Now, again, some products use seaweed. I know for a fact that the Vitalink products use seaweed, but theirs is harvested at the peak point in the season when the seaweed's got all the best bits in there. So yeah, you might be harvesting seaweed at the wrong point in time, and it's not got the nutrients in, but the product's actually still saying it's got seaweed in it. So, long and short story is, treat your plants how you're going to treat yourself, how you're going to treat your children, how you want to feed people, okay? Put in the best quality ingredients, you're going to get the best results back out of your plants. Now, as I say, I didn't want to make it too scientific, and if you give your plants all the macronutrients, the required bits, and then add on the micronutrients, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, you can start with as little or as many as you want. Have a look at the product range. You're going to basically find out what the add-on bits are going to do for you, and when you actually read all about it and what you're going to see this year with our grow, you're certainly going to want to start using them. As I say, these products, if you've not got the time to start formulating, absolutely perfect. But if you've got a few minutes to spare and you certainly want extra yield on your plants, and you want more fruit, and you basically want to get more out for what you're putting into the effort at the moment, certainly have a look at the other products, and certainly the ones from Vitalink. Now these are made just up the road from us in Coventry, and you know, support local. So do check us out, subscribe if you like what you've heard here today, but all I'm trying to explain is break it down, keep it simple. There's no point confusing things. Now again, that is a fantastic product, okay, but it's just my concoction of what I think you should like for fajitas if you've not got any time on your hands, as are the other products that I've explained. If you're time poor, go with the pre-mixed stuff. If you've got a little bit more time and you really want to focus on what you're doing this year, have a look at Vitalink. That's www.vitalink.eu. Now, we can certainly have a look at what's going on this season, and we'll show you a quick plant update, and we'll take it from there. One sec. So the Carolina Reapers, they've been in these very small little round pots now for a matter of 12-13 days. We can see they were basically put in just to the top of the plant label. They've really taken off. So at the minute they're still on plant start. We're just about to switch to the Vitalink Earth product this week, and I'm sure they'll start putting on even more weight. So as we look round, we've got some Agilimons that we need to transfer, also known as lemon drops. We've got the lovely big Katie habanero at the back, the one that was dwarfing the other plants last week. And then got some Lucy habaneros, which are again very big. Some TS Cardis, and down at the bottom we've repotted on our red habaneros. We have got lots of Scotch bonnet Big Suns, they're lovely big Scotch bonnets. 7-pot yellows, Fatalis, spaghetti, and we've got some Ricotta Reds, Buchalocchias, and we've also got our full tray of Dorset Nagas. So we're going to do some more potting up today and take it from there. But yeah, do subscribe if you want some more handy tips that we're going to break down even further over the growing season and show you why you don't need to be a scientist, hence like today's little tutorial. Do subscribe. Check us out at www.pricesspices.com, and share your thoughts, share it around, and we look forward to hearing your comments.